It's raining tacos out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes.
All right, welcome guys. Today is Taco Bout It Tuesday. I'm Corey.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're the Sanders team. Today we have one of our great friends, Nick Sandoval. He is a local mortgage generator, lender.
Yeah, mortgage broker.
Mortgage broker. And he's going to talk a little bit about what's new in his world. So, Nick.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. This is awesome. I love what you guys are doing here.
Thanks.
I watch all of them. So, you know, in terms of the mortgage world, the good news is we have interest rates coming down. So recently, since November, we've seen a really nice decrease to the interest rates. It seems like that trend will most likely continue.
That's good.
That's really good news.
It's very good news. It's very good news. Every little bit that we get back gives, you know, our buyers more buying power. It makes everything a lot easier. In addition to that, what we're starting to see now is inventory pickup, which we knew it would pick up after the holidays, but the level and rate at which it's picking up just kind of show us that there's definitely people out there that are looking to move.
Yep.
There's people that do want to sell their home. And I think everybody was just under sticker shock last year with the massive amount of rate increases that we saw, how quickly it all happened, and how much buying power was actually taken out of the market.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, it was incredible looking at like the monthly payment for this house versus what they could have had. It was painful, so it's understandable.
It was really painful. There was many clients that just kind of got priced out of the market towards the end of the year.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, November, December, January is notoriously 3 rough months in our industry just for production as it is. But we're actually starting to see the signs that all of that stuff is going to pick up. And I think that, you know, where Fannie and Freddie are talking about is that rates will eventually land in the 4s. This year, if you're a buyer, understanding the products that are available to you as a buyer is going to be the most important thing that you can do. So if you go, you know, not to badmouth anybody, but there's a lot of lending institutions out there that are 1 or 2 trick ponies. They have conventional financing, FHA financing, and those are the boxes that they'll put you in. So knowing the products that are available to you, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, we were talking about this a little earlier, is just like access to cash. Where can you get money for things like down payment? Where can you get money for things like closing costs?
I think we get that question more than anything else, is the
Yeah.
first-time home buyer programs. Like, what do you have? Like, this is new to me. It's my first time ever. You have to have something that can help me get there.
Yeah, so there's actually a lot of first-time home buyer products. There's actually a lot of state grant and bond programs that you can look into. We work with investors that also offer 100% FHA financing so that you can go through the FHA program without coming up with a 3.5% down payment.
Which is amazing.
Yes, and that program actually allows for all of the same FHA concessions, so you can get a 6% seller credit, which means that, you know, with 100% FHA financing plus seller-assisted closing cost coverage, you could get into a house for very little out of pocket.
Yep.
But you have to know that that program exists.
Right.
You have to know what the criteria is to get into that program are. And one of the things that I will say that our company does really good is we take in a lot of clients that are not ready.
Yeah.
They're close.
Yeah.
They're thinking about it. They're motivated to do it, but they might not be exactly where they need with cash in hand, credit scores, which is usually a really big one. So I've worked with clients anywhere from immediate to 2-year timeframes.
Yeah.
And the ultimate goal is it's not how quick it happens, it's just doing it the right way.
Yep.
And then eventually getting these people into home ownership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it goes the same thing with real estate. Like, people like, oh, I need to sell or buy. I reach out to a realtor or a mortgage person. Fact is, there's part of the process we can be involved with long before you immediately need us.
Yes.
Whether it's, you know, going through the house as realtors to figure out how to help, or figuring out, you know, the finances to sell and to buy or whatever move they're making.
I agree, and I say all the time, I try to wrap everything up with everything that I do, that it's never too early to actually start the process, and people take that as a little tongue-in-cheek, but it's really not. It's never too early to start, and the more educated you are, the smoother the process will be. And that's really where myself, 7th Level Mortgage, come from. Is it's not just about getting estimates in people's hands, but it's really about educating them on the process, understanding the situation that they're coming from and where they want to go, and then really looking at all the mile markers, because I talk to people all the time that have okay credit, but they can have easy fixes to have great credit, and that can make a massive difference in what we can qualify them for and what kind of interest rates and closing costs that they're going to see. So it's not just about taking a person, putting them into a form, and then moving on. It's just really about getting to know really what the needs are and then kind of catering to that.
So it sounds like you dig a little deeper and you help people be super prepared, because you can't really be over prepared. So.
You cannot be over prepared to sell a home, and
buy
you
a home.
cannot be over prepared to buy a home.
Yep.
And once you get into the process, anybody that's done it knows. The second that you go under contract, it's a melee,
Yep.
right? It's
It's a
time crunches, go,
whirlwind,
go, 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 and you don't want to be learning while you're in the process. Know what you're doing before you get in.
It makes it so much more stressful.
100%.
So yeah.
100%.
Love
So, yeah, so that's what we do. And yeah, rates are good, inventory's good. And there's, you know, with where we came from with rates, it forced so much pressure into the industry that there's a lot of new products that are coming out.
Yeah.
So what we had 2 months ago, we may have added 1 or 2 to the menu. So constantly checking with your people, knowing what they do, and really understanding if you pick a lender, what are all their options, because you don't want to miss the right product to fit your needs.
Right.
Specifically,
Yep.
a broker to a bank. You know, a bank is going to have those streamlined products
Yeah.
that are going to fit the mold for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But a broker allows you to play around and figure out, you know, legitimately what option is your best option
Yeah.
and how
It
can
does.
get you into it.
More of an a la carte situation instead of this is what we offer, take it or leave it.
Yeah, and when you're talking to us
Yeah.
at a bank, and I won't name specific names, but you go from department to department.
Right.
With us, we're single point of contact from soup to nuts.
Love
First
that.
conversation to last conversation, it's me, it's only me,
Yep.
and it's the whole way through. My clients get my cell phone numbers. We work 7 days a week. I mean,
That's skin in the game.
skin in the game. So yeah, I think that just knowing what your options are is paramount, and then being prepared.
Yep.
Just be prepared.
Yep.
That's why we're here to talk about it, because a lot of people don't know. So,
Yeah.
Nick, I really appreciate you coming out,
Yeah.
talking about it,
Yeah.
and, you know, figuring out how, you know, we can help the community here.
I love what you guys are doing. You know, myself, I'm new to Oxford, so it's been really great. And what you guys are doing is excellent. So keep it up. This is awesome. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, guys, keep an eye out for Nick. We'll put his info below. He's awesome. If you have any questions, reach out. He'll answer them all.
Anytime.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
All right.